Hi, my name is Jennifer Bressenhan, and I will be going over the library vendors that I am going to be purchasing my materials from with my $10,000 budget. And most of the vendors that I have are vendors that have been approved by my district anyway. So my list of vendors are Amazon, Oriental Trading, Demco, Bound to Stay, Abdo, Scholastics, Capstone, Crabtree, B-Reader, Macon, Maven, Follett, the Library Store, School Outfitter, and School Specialty. Those are my top 15. And each of these vendors are associated with certain categories in the library. So Amazon, Oriental Trading, and Demco are all supplies or decorating. Bound to Stay, Abdo, and Scholastics would all be where I'd be purchasing my books from. Capstone, Crabtree, and B-Reader all have digital items or digital platforms that I've been looking into. And then we have Macon, Maker, Maven, and Follett, where I would be getting some of my makerspace supplies and stuff. And then as for furniture, Library Store, School Outfitter, and School Specialty were the ones that were recommended to me through my district. And obviously, because they're already approved already, I wouldn't have to go through the approval process with my district. They cover all the categories that I would need to purchase from. Some of them I will be given a discount or free things from certain vendors, especially with my books. If I go through my book lady and she has access to certain publishers, then depending on how much I spend, I might get like 25 free books or free shipping and that kind of thing. There's also high quality books and materials that will be needed, so these are the vendors that offer those for me. And we are a bilingual campus, so a lot of these vendors will meet the needs of my bilingual kiddos. As for books, I'm going to spend a total of $1,740.17 on books. Every year, my school does the Texas Bluebonnet Challenge. And so we start this at the beginning of the year. I have a challenge for them. When they reach 5 books that they've read, then they get to vote on their favorite. And then if they reach 10, there's more rewards. If they reach 15, if they do all 20, they get to be principal for the day. So I tell about them at the beginning of the year. So I need these at the beginning of the year. And I would order 2 of each. And so those would be $852.92 from Bound to Stay. And they already, you can go in and just pick the list already. And so it's really convenient and easy because you can just look up Texas Bluebonnet 2023 list and it will pull it up for you. And then Abdo is for Spanish books. My Spanish section, the average age of my books is like 20 years old in there. And so I really, really need to update them. And so my main goal has been to update the nonfiction text first because my 3rd through 5th grade really use those a lot. And this past year, my first year in the library, they have asked me if there was biographies or if there was science text. And I didn't have a lot, or some of them were not updated. And so that's my goal this year, is to beef up the nonfiction area. So I have some biographies in there from Olympians or famous Hispanic people, presidents, famous people in general. And then I also picked some on the solar system and planets that we could utilize as well. As for furniture, I really need an area where kids can sit down and read their audiobooks now that I have the audiobook option. And I would like also a table maybe for the STEM area. The one that I have now is too big for my area and I would really like to move it out. So that would give me the option of buying these 2 little hexagon tables, and I could fit them in certain areas of the library where it wouldn't take up a lot of space. Also, this 3-section wooden mobile storage unit is great for storing supplies and stuff, markers, crowns, paper, whatever. And that way I don't have to keep track of them out on the table. They're away from the kids, but the kids know where they can access them. And then also, it could be an extension for teachers to bring their kids into the library for STEM lessons, or even I know our technology teacher does STEM lessons a lot. She does robotics and stuff, so it'd be really fun to like do something to help out both her and the teachers out as well. This is my big budget item, and it's $4,000 for the school with up to 120 kids. And since we are over half our campus is bilingual, this would be really great because it's a digital supplemental Spanish reading comprehension program. And it's got games on it. There's evaluations on there that teachers could go in and look at, and it customizes the kids' reading experience. And then it's got lots of nonfiction text in there since it's digital, then the kids can access it at home too. And there's parental involvement, and it's not just Mexican culture that's highlighted, it's the cultures from all the Spanish-speaking countries that are highlighted. And I think that's really great for them to see. And this would fill a huge void that we have now, because finding authentic Spanish text is really hard. I've just noticed that in this past year. Just finding good books that they would be engaged in is really hard. And so this would be one of the ways that I could provide that for kids. And then I'm using Dimco for like supplies and stuff like that because they're just the go-to people for book repairs and stuff, and they've got really great prices and they're already approved. I need more book tape, obviously, and then I needed some more label protectors for my books because I was running out of them. And then I have a few shelf labels that need to be replaced, so just stacking up on those and getting those in storage for me so that if I ever need any extra, I would have those in place because it clearly marks the books that kids are looking for. If there's a certain category of books they're looking for, then they can just look at the label, the shelf label, and it makes it a lot easier for me to say, hey, go find the dinosaur label or go find the capitals label or whatever. So that it makes it accessible for them and teachers as well. Because if teachers are coming in asking me where space books are, then I can say, hey, go over here in the 500 section and look for the space label. And then my last thing that I would like to do is I really want to, the kids are interested in coding. And so I found this educator pack on Maker Maven, and it comes with 4 hours of PD already. And then it comes with the 10 little mini drones that the kids can learn how to code, and it's easy lessons. It also has access to lesson websites and stuff like that, and it comes with 10 of them, so it's enough to like have a teacher check out if she needed to for a lesson, or kids could come in and do this as well. It could be utilized for after school program with our ACE, because I know that they like doing STEM with the kids. And the total that I spent was $9,937.66.